I was recording for. So I've just been going through the game. This is the game that he bought. What's his name? Keep forgetting his name. Rock Hove. So the it's a bit like Shannon's game with the mirrors, the laser game that he did in 16 hours or something. So you move yourself around, return fires the thing, Z and X is to pick up and drop, space bar rotates. You can't hit the monsters by running over them, that kills you. And when the beam hits the wall, that's the beam over. So I'm on that's the cannon, the blue one. And I can spacebar turn it around. So long and short of it is, I'm not going to go through the whole thing again. That will fire, bend down, hit that, then it'll carry on to the wall, and then it'll say at the end, it'll announce that I've killed 1 out of 10. I've just done 10 out of 10. So that's the game. Yeah. I don't know if it's since I've ever got my Oculus Rift, my Oculus Quest 2, the default sound, which microphone should be my microphone, like it just keeps switching because there's a microphone inside the Quest 2. I can't believe she's only got me 8 cans, bitch, and she drunk me out of mine. Ooh. I'm going to see if I can take the shelf out and get bigger bottles in here. I think you probably put a 1 litre in there, or 1.5 litre bottle. But at least I've got some cans. Keep me going. So it's been a long day today. I've been with my mum and dad's. My dad had chemo on Wednesday. And then I hung around, so I took him to that, and then I hung around on to see if he was okay the next day. The guy is just ridiculous. He's just not sick with it. Yeah, but they're not in the fridge. They're the 16, the other 8. She just comes in here when I'm not around. She'll take a can. I think I won't notice, bless her. But my dad, yeah, he just doesn't get sick with chemo. Woman opposite him was throwing up. It was very odd. So they've taken a load of blood to send it off to some place in London, so they can do a load of tests to see what's up with him, or why he's not getting that sickness. So this is going to be a new one for me. So I've got my reference guide because I know that we've got the use a callable kernel routine, so I can plot, which is read and set in the X and Y. I know there's a close input output. Actually, I'm not sure. Oh, it is. These are the kernel routines. Open a channel for input, output. Oh, CHR out. Output a character to a channel. So that'll be the screen, I guess. So this is what I suggested to him to Rockhor to do. But I'm now actually wondering if this is the right book that I should be using. Maybe it's not a different book with the kernels. Maybe it is. Maybe this is okay. It's just that they say output to channel. So SCN key. That's Okay. The keys down, its ASCII value is placed on the keyboard cue. Example, JSR scan key, JSR get in. Get the character, compare it with something. Oh right. That's different. This will be weird. Ah! Here he is. No, maybe he's not. Norsol. So yeah, I don't really know how to go about this. Because I think I don't even think I've got an assembly constants. Oh, I'll tell you who did have one. Old School. In his in the Neptune lander. Where is his stuff? I deleted Old School stuff because it was that bad. No, it's here. Neptune lander. Lib constants. Even this isn't. Oh, there we go. Kernel jump. Okay, I wasn't thinking it was going to be like that, but that'll do. We're not using sprites, so new file is main, and then I can add constants. Oh, thank you. 0810. RTS. And then oh, I thought I was meant to pick up this. Oh, it might have done if I put $1 in front of it. Look, I've got a fucking headache. And Micro Man, Fairlane, blimey. There it is. It has picked it up. Except I shouldn't have done that. I should have done it here. Because it was covered. Right, okay, so we've got that, and then at the end it's going to be oh god, see, this is how bad I am. I just copy and paste shit from people. It's Ink ASM, isn't it? I tried looking at Neptune Lander, but I couldn't see it. Oh, that does seem to. Doesn't cause an issue, does it? Oh yeah, of course you can't. Because I'm a cock. I'm doing all this wrong. Alright, all that should be in there. And where is his constants? That one. Oh, I've just bloody. Right, okay. Right, because I've also got to do my Pac-Man, I was, oh yes, it was going to be fractions, which I now understand. So, oh no, I'm not doing that. Get rid of that. KRLJMP underscore. Replace all. Oh, I wasn't going to be doing it in that. I was meant to be doing it in Notepad, but that'll do me. Right, that I think then reflects the book. Scan key. Where's scan key? The kernel. So they should get some sort of FF9F. FF9F. Oh, it's scan key $. I can get rid of that then. Except I can't. Because this will at least then reflect what's in the programmer's reference guide, and that will make sense if someone's reading it, and make sense to me because I'm shit at remembering stuff. One thing I can't wait for is this bloody hyperload program. Yeah, I don't even, that's something I don't understand, global variables yet. I'm still learning lots. Right. Okay, so I can save that. Don't need to. That should now do nothing, but not error. At least it's an error. And where's my output? Where's the output? Oh, okay. That's, I just, honestly, no word of a lie, the best start you can get is watching Neptune Lander. Although he does change it a bit by changing it from his to Derek Morris's book and macros. The conversion from basic to assembly, I learned massively. Hello, darling. Long time no see.
I know, I've not seen you in so long.
Say hello to everyone on the thing.
Hello, everybody on the web. I've not seen my father for nearly 2 weeks.
That's bollocks. For nearly 2 weeks?
Yeah.
No, you saw me on Monday.
Yeah, well then you left me.
And then I left you on Tuesday.
Abandoned. This is what happens when
Yeah.
a father abandons his children.
Until today. And now I'm back.
Forever.
Yeah.
Who's Norsob?
Norsob? He's somebody from Norway.
Is he a sob? Son of a
No,
bitch.
it's son of a bitch. He could be. It's called Rock something. Rock.
Rockove.
No, Rockove, yes.
From Discord.
Yeah, I keep getting that right. I don't know what that means, but Norvège. All we know is Norvège is null point.
My initials. Osk. No.
Norway. NOR is Norway. S-O-B. There you go.
Son.
Stein. Oh, Stone. Stone what? Stone Ove.
Brat Hammer.
That's you.
Stein, Stone.
He's asking me to hammer the brat, which is you.
I'm not brat.
Right. So I'm trying to just do this game here for him.
Because you're better than everyone else.
I'm a bollocks.
Yes, you
It's just that John streams on Mondays and Wednesdays.
Who's John? I'm Stuart Holder.
OSK, yeah. and
Who's Mick Roman?
who's
Is that the
Micro
American
Man.
one?
He's Canadian, I think, from memory. He's just moved
So he's really nice.
into Alberta. I don't know if he's really
nice.
nice, but he's Canadian, so he will have a different attitude to fighting a battle than we would or the French would.
He'd say sorry.
But I'm sure he's moved to. I'm sure it's him that's moved to Alberta.
I've got Jenny's card for you.
Or give it to Mummy.
No, she said to give it to you.
Oh, did she?
Oh, she said, oh, but you're streaming.
I am streaming.
I know, but I like interrupting. So.
Yeah, I know.
got him, I got
Have you
him
just
one.
adjusted your tits in front of everyone? I heard you. I saw you just do that out the corner of my eye.
I got you a card that says like a daughter because
What?
it made me giggle. Like a daughter.
Like a daughter. What's that mean?
Because she's not your daughter, she's like a daughter.
You got her a card that says that she's like a daughter to me. But she is my daughter and you're making out she's not.
Hi Stuart,
There-
just listening while driving.
Yeah, so he drives lorries. He gets bored at night, so when he can't watch porn he comes onto Discord.
Lovely. You can listen to it.
No, he just listened to us yakking
No,
now.
I've got a nice one for you as well. That just made me giggle.
Oh, look, so we were right. Michael Mann,
OMG.
he's just moved to. Oh, John's he's very
Dramatic.
No, he's more
Hi,
like a
John.
shy sort of 50-something that can't believe that I would talk to
Alberta.
my daughter.
This
There you
province
go.
was named after Queen Victoria's fourth daughter, Princess Louise Caroline Alberta.
Who is also named after
Albatross.
her husband, Albert.
Prince Albert.
Yeah.
Hmm.
The Queen's
Well,
consort.
he's
That's
not
why.
Andrew anymore.
That's why if the Queen's on the throne, you'll never have a king, because the king always trumps the Queen. Unless the Queen's at a gay bar.
Cute.
But yeah, so
Did you pick up the Pepsi?
no, somebody.
there.
Jenny brought it up.
Oh, okay.
Can I go back to this now?
Yes, okay.
Thank you.
Nice
Sorry,
everyone,
people.
goodbye. I like
There you
interrupting
go.
and bringing things.
Right. So my shy. So I don't know what to call him. Stein wants to know how to start. So I'm going to just disconnect. I don't know if I can put it in there. Oh no, yeah, I can, sort of. Because I can then move this over. Actually, no. Maybe I will just have it as that, and then have this. I'm not going to have lots and lots of things. We'll just go straight down it. So a poke we're going to load and store. So a load is that's the location, and that's what we're storing in it. So if we go literally from top to bottom, I'm going to, you spelled disclaimer wrong. Don't remove border game crash, whatever that means. And let's spell that right. Disclaimer. And then you've got this mirror, mirror. So we can just put that in. Somebody might have just been out to the bins. Oh, that's Sarah. She's gone into the car. John's getting his plugs in. But yeah, so the next thing you want to doing is, so that's the first two lines, we just put the rems in, there's semicolons. We're gonna load, do the colours black. I'm just going to keep it as English, as decimal. We can store that in 53280, store that in 53281. Now, if you use that in other places, you could turn that into a little routine and just jump it. So then we've got 646. What does that do? It's not the cursor color, is it? Where's my... Oh, right, so it is right. I was right. So we can LDA 5 and store that in 646. So that's that poke done. Print screen 147. Now this is here we go. This is the first one. I've never done it before. JSR character out. So we're gonna bet you we're gonna have to load something into. Load it into A. Yeah, char out. So it uses A. So we load. Hash 147, and then jump subroutine CHROUT. Is that what I called it? This is what I mean. I wanted to make sure I got these right. CHROUT. So that would run. That should give me a black background. 5 is cyan? No. Colour fucking's 5. Something in here, isn't there? Oh, that's new. I've not seen that. I've not even tested that. I can find it out in here actually. No, where is it? Palette. So 5 is green. It's going to do something green. So so I'm expecting the screen to go black, get a green cursor, and get a clear screen. Holy fuck! That works. It's supposed to be white. Well, I'm literally converting what you've done. I'm not going to do any corrections. You can do that because there's one down here underneath that says white. And then we've got a go sub going to. This is setting up your screen, isn't it? Okay, so then we can go JSR screen setup. So that's a go sub. Because at the end of it we'll write it back and it will come back. RTS. So in here I'm going to put the RAM at the end. Well, actually we can do it straight. 0 to 19, so that's 20. Oh, you are doing. Oh, so okay, you are. Okay, now this is even harder than I thought because I have to work out what you're doing in this. You're poking from the center minus the count, so plus 40 times 24. Oh, okay. Oh, so this is drawing the bottom line, the top line from the center out. Wow, that's going to be interesting already. Fucking hell. And the character is 160. So okay. So what? So what am I going to do here? Okay, we can okay, I can do variables. I can store that in. So I need to. So I'm going to put up here. No, here. We're going to put in there CNT equals 49152. How do I? Okay, so a lot of this math we're going to have to just work out, and we can store the location of the value in 192. This is 49152. This will be the count from here. So I'm going to have to put something in here just because I don't know if it's set right, but we're going to store that in 49152, so I know that's now 0. And this is the CNT flag. This is border. This is something I need to start doing as well, because I do this and then I forget. Paper. This is green. This is cursor color. Character for clear screen. This is output a reg onto screen. Is this big enough? Did I change this? I can't remember if I changed this now. Fonts, look at that, right in front of me. Oh, I have changed it. So it is big enough on the screen. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, that's true. We'll put in a time delay. No, there's nothing you can do in BASIC that you can't do in machine code. It's just a case of I'm still fairly new at all this stuff, and I sometimes do things I overthink it, and I can end up making it very complicated. But then also, as John's just said, I don't know if you want to convert this to a machine language to make it quicker, or if you just want to do it but still have the same effects. So the copy, I don't know what that is, but we can do all this. So I'm going to use the A, and we're going to be using the X at this point. So so in this case, actually, do you know what? I don't need to do that. We don't need to do that bit there. Whoopsie. Let's not do that there. Oh, I've never looked at it. So you've now started the for next loop here. So what we can do for that is LDA #0 and then store that. That basically starts off CNT. Oh, I can actually store that in CNT because I've defined it here. So that's put 0 into CNT, and then the maths is this will be a loop. We're going to load X with, we'll load A with 160. We're then going to right. I'm going to need another thing. I think I need another need another number. I don't want to have to use dynamic stuff. So the number's going to be 1024 plus 19 is 1043. No, no, because this is a challenge for me, and I learn stuff myself. So normally, what I would have done is turn this into a dynamic. First line is drawing the first line. The very first line is drawing the bottom line, and then the second line, 202, is drawing the top line from the center out. But I don't think I can make that dynamic maths, can I? I can't put in there minus C and T. No, the only way I can think about doing this is called dynamic code. And for dynamic code, oopsie, what I do for that is we have, I've got that somewhere in a, it's in my Pac-Man. It's in my Pac-Man. And this is, this is what I'm about to do. I was trying to think if I could do it any other way. I think you can cheat. You can cheat with it using in Kick, because you can turn like that into an equation. And I'm a bit stuffy when it comes to that. So what I've done is I have you reuse code that you've done already. Actually, I don't know if I'll need this, but I'll put them in anyway. So I'm going to put these into the constants file because then it's already there. Fucking hell. How awkward is that? Right, so I'm just going to chuck it in down here. And this is the color row, most significant, the least significant. And I'm gonna copy that up there. and that will be changed to most. Color row. And that can go there. So because you've not seen this before. So oh fuck. Okay, I can fix that. 04. So what I've done is in hex, oopsie, in hex the screen location is 0400. It's now 05. This will actually be useful for me because I always move the screen location when I do assembly, and it's a habit I've just got into doing, but this would mean that I don't have to, or for the ones I don't, then I will have a thing already in place. Okay, so screen location is 1024. 1024 in hex is 0400, and if I do that here, it says there hex 400, and the most significant byte are the bits on the left. So if that was a hex, it would be 04. And then this one here is the yep. You get 1,000,000 AMK points for that. Assign them yourself. Thanks. So yeah, we've got so 0400. The beginning of row 2 is 0428 because 1024 plus 40 is 1064. Oopsie. And 1064 is 04 is 0428, and that's where these two marry up. So this is the beginning of each of the rows for the screen location. This is the memory location for color. That's why I have those. So what we can do then is, this is the count. I use the count to the first count actually won't make any. Oh yes, they are. You're right. You're absolutely right. And I think I'd done that before, but oh. Why is that there? That can't be right. This has proven more awkward than it needs to be. Just put it back in. The game basic. Yeah, I'll just figure that bit out. So so the first thing we can do is forget about this count, because I'm not sure that is what I need to do there now. what we will be doing is we are going to be storing, we're going to be loading 160, the actual number 160, and storing that in the screen location. Now I do boob, and the comma X, no wrong, comma Y will be the bit that goes across. So that's the one that's going to increment and decrement the line. So that's the guts of the dynamic. Now what I do need to do is, this will be called screen store location or location. So what am I doing? I have got to this is the bottom going left, this is the bottom going right, this is the side, the left side going down, this is the left side going up, that's the right side going down, and the right side going up. And that's what we're going to replicate. So I need to store the I'm not you probably could do this in one go, and I'm not sure I can. John probably could. So what am I doing? We want to yeah. So this is our count. This will be our count from 0 to 20. And we're going to be loading do you know what, we'll do this, CNT left and CNT right. This is what I mean, I'm trying to overthink stuff, and I should just do it simple. 49152, 49153. So we are going to load the left, and well, the first thing we're going to be doing is I'm doing the top row. I'm going to do the bottom row first, because that's what you do. So let's forget about that. And you do the left first. And if we load 160, install that in the center is 19, you've got it as. So that's him in the right place. We're loading Y. Don't need to do that. We can just transfer A to Y. Loading A with 160. We're storing that at the bottom of the row in the middle. So Program Studio does allow you to you know, fuck it, I'll just work it out. You can do it on the thing. So 0798 is 0798 is the bottom plus 19. Oh no, that's all I need. 1944. Sometimes I forget what I'm doing. So we're going to store that in 1944, comma Y, which will then put that block in. That puts a block in the middle, and then we are going to store that. No, this is still not going to work, is it? So if I got it in Y and X, and we're storing it in there, and then we store, no, that'll do it. So now I've got it in X, and then we increase X, we decrease Y. Right, I don't need these. I only need that if I'm going to load it from that. Screen setup loop 1. So we're only testing. Oh no, there we go. CPY. So we are. So I'm storing 160, which is never going to change, in 1944 with a Y index of 19, and I do it also with an X index of 19. So that basically will draw the same box twice in the center. Then I'm increasing X and decreasing Y, and I'm comparing Y to 0. If it's greater than 0, or if it's 0 or greater than, it's going to loop back to here. And now Y is 1 less and X is 1 greater. Okay, so I can do exactly the same then by doing the top row, which we said is 1024, 1044, 1043, and so they will both. So if we put an RTS there, that should give me your 2 lines. You won't see it. Drawing it. Fuck it. Oh. Oh yeah, you fucking idiot. It's because I drew. You don't need to work out the centre. You just need to know the start of the line. The X and the Y takes care of that for you. So that gives me my two lines, top and bottom. There we go. Now, as John said, because it's assembly, it's so much quicker. So what we can do is I can put in a time delay. And now I need that. I don't need... Okay, what I can do is we'll call this A-reg, X-reg, and we'll put in here Y-reg. So I've now got a location for those three parameters. So for the time delay is I'm going to store whatever's in the A into A-reg, store X into the X-reg, store Y into the Y-reg. Now I can reuse them. And I think it's something to do with stack, but I always get that wrong. So I need to... I think John uses the stack, and I need to really watch more of his shit. To learn. So I'll do a double stacked we'll do a double stack loop, and this will slow it down. So 255, that's the biggest number. Actually, you could put 0 and you'll get an extra, you'll get 256 out of it then. But if we load X and then we go in a loop, CPX hash, no. Yeah, CPX hash 0. Branch if it's equal to inner loop, that's outer loop const. We will then DEX jump. See you, Microman. So this is so we're loading Y with 50, loading X with 255. We're comparing X to 0 straight away. It's not going to be 0. If it is equal, it will go to this outer loop const bit, which is down here. Oops. Otherwise, it will decrease X and jump back to the inner loop, and then it will compare. So it'll be 254, 253, keeps on going. And then, if it gets to the outer loop, when it does get to 0, we DEY, we decrease Y by 1. Compare Y with 0. Yeah, I know it is with hash 0, it's not the contents of 0. And exactly the same BEQ outer loop. And if it is equal to, if it's not equal to, fucking idiot, but I can do this branch if not equal to the outer loop, and if it is equal, all we do then is restore restore whatever was in there before, return it, which means we can now really call that from wherever we need, without having to do that. And as John said, we will get it'll be too quick. So we can do a jump, so it'll jump every cycle. Don't know if it'll still be too quick, but we'll find out now. Now you might think, want that to be quicker. So now Now the next one's going to be harder for me. It's not really. This is a dynamic one because we've got to check. I've got to change the value of this to be the column, and I don't want to have to keep rewriting. I don't want to have to do. I could do exactly the same as a big chain, but I know I now know how to do this dynamic coding. So this is when I'll be using this. So what we will do first is A has still got the 116, so I don't have to worry about that. I'm going to decide what loop we're going to use. It's going to be X. So LDX. Now there's. So you've done 12 plus. You've done this. So 1224 to give you the center. So you're assuming a 24 column, 24 rows, I think. Is to use CNT. The CNT. Yes. Yeah. That's 12 divided by 19. So that's yes, of course it is, because these are you're using 20 rows actually, but you're putting that in the center of the screen because 21 and 22. Oh no. So 0 will be row 12 and 19, oh of course it's 0 to 20, so that gives you the 20, 21, 22. Okay, so we will do the same. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but it's not. 24 divided by 12, 2 is 12, but it's 25 you're using. So, but we can still do that. So we are going to, in the same way as we've done it the other way, with loading Y with 0, we can't do that. We will do X will be 12 and Y will be 12, and they will be used to index against this database, and they'll both start in the middle, and then we'll decrease one and increase the other, and that will work too. Oops. So so what I normally do is I will write the and store so that will be the 160 when load at storing them in boobs. So this is, see, I've already forgotten to do it and I need to get more into the habit. This is the counter, this is the character, this is the start. Oh, welcome back. This is the start of row 25. Start of row 0. Sorry, it's 24, isn't it? Indexed with Y, and this is indexed with X, moving moving left. This is moving right. That's moving left. That's moving right. So that's what those are doing. Time delay is bloody obvious. So this is center of rows to go up. This is the center of rows to go down. This is the drawing start of row going up. So there's going to be another one we're going to need. Down. Okay, so we're going to have to do some maths as well, because I'm going to write the number in. And I need to add 39 to the thing. So these all need to have labels on them. So I'm going to call this one left column up. Then we're going to have left col down. And this is going to be right col up. And this one will be right col down. And we need to put these labels in because we will address them. We could have just put one in and then figured out where I have to put it, but this keeps it simple. Doesn't really cost anything. So and I am going to have to put in 160 before I start any of that, because I know I'm going to lose. And I could have tucked it away, but this is easier. This isn't simple. Simple would have been to do what I had done here, but instead of doing store A with a Y, I would have done 24 stores for the left and right, and then done a time delay, and then another store, and then another time delay. That's simple. But this is still going to work, and if you're learning it, then it's just called self-modifying code or dynamic code, and it is useful. It's really useful. My Pac-Man game, my title screen is all dynamic code. Pretty much. The bit that displays the ghosts, the nicknames, and the other thing, that's all dynamically generated. And the PowerPoint and the dot cost, the points, that's all dynamically coded. So you look at it and you won't see any of that in there because the code doesn't exist. But as it runs, it modifies itself to exist. And that's what we're going to do now. So I've got the starting points. there's going to be a loop, and this is going to be screen setup loop 2. It's going to be here because I'm never going to want to go back to X and Y. But the bit I need to do now is to load screen low, row low. See, I'm not sure. Do I need... Oh no, the colour changed, didn't it? I might not need the colour. So we are going to... I've got X as a value. I'm going to load X and store that in because that's the least significant bit. That in machine language would cover this bit, but because when you do assembly it would be here, but when we're not talking about assembly, we're talking about actual code, and it goes low bit, high bit, that way around. So yes, that is what I've done is right. It's got the center, it's got the 12th one. So then told you I struggle with this, but I doubt myself. And so we do the most significant bit and store that in 2. Now that will have modified that. And now I do the same again. And here, but then we could change that to a Y, and then I'm storing that in left column 1, left column down. So I've done that. If I get rid of that, JSR time delay, is that what I called it? Yeah. And then we've said X is going up, so if I DEX and iron Y, CPX hash dollar FF, right. So this will, I think this should draw the left hand side up and down from the center, because we're loading from the thing, the table, the center, and we're storing it there, and then storing it there and the high there, and then I'm doing the left column down, low and high. Then we're loading A with 160, and then we're storing that in these two, doing the time delay, dropping X, dropping Y, and increasing Y, comparing X against 255, because when that becomes 0 and it runs through and we DX it, it becomes 255, and if it's not equal, that will work. And that will happen after it's done. Oh! Kind of worked. Oh! Yes, I don't need that. It's not an indexed, it's not indexed. Interesting though. Now, I'm going to look at your basic one again. Well, I think you probably could. I probably could do this. I probably could do this so that it does the top and the bottom sides, because rather than so at the moment I'm loading X with 12, and to do the whole routine, I could turn that into a location, and then instead of when I do this, when I do the DX and the I and Y, store that in the location after I've done a compare. Do you want to try and make it exactly the same as your basic one? So, Stein. Stone. It's up to me. Hang on, I need to go to the loo. That's also up to me. Aha! Fucking hell, keep banging that foot against the computer. So I'll move the computer outside my room and bang my toes on it about 3 or 4 times so far. In that case, I will make it the same. So I'm going to have okay, so we know these are clear because it's 49152 is memory that we can use while we've not altered anything. So what I can do is left col, right col. "12" is left col, and then this is right col. Um, don't know. 211, 214. See, there's a kernel routine that is called plot FFF0. Plot FFF0. I think you use the A reg, or it might be X and Y. And then you AX and Y it uses. Oh, no, this loads the current position of the cursor on the screen. Oh no, it is what I thought it was. Move the cursor to row 10, column 5, LDX 10, LDY 5, JSR plot. You clear the carry-in plot. And that moves the cursor to that position on the screen. And then you could then use CHR out. I need the other book, I think. I don't think this goes into detail for the 211. (214) and 211. 214 is a current cursor physical line number, and 211 is a cursor column on the current line number. So, do you use it? I think I have seen it. Yeah, poke 211, 3. So that's moved it down. Do you know what? I didn't know. What the truff is A string? What is character 157? Oh, it's a cursor, right. Okay, so now I understand what you're doing. So line 100 will set the cursor to where you want it to start, and then you print all the instructions, and then the $8 pushes it all back. That's what that's doing. Not sure you'll need that. To do that identically, you would have to get it to read data statements, text statements, and then have that $8 as a byte with 157 in to send the cursor back. But yeah, that's what we should do. So let me just get this first bit done. So we've got that in the left and right. So screen loop 2 is there. So that now becomes here. And then we load that, do that bit. We store that in store X in left col. And store Y in right col. And then we don't need to do that. We don't need to do that. We do need to do that. This becomes an RTS. And in the middle of that, need to do that again, don't I? No, I need to do 1 1 1 7 8 9. So I need to save the status of the registers, the key. Let's do it here. And then just before the RTS, I can load a reg 1. And that restores that. And then I can jump this. Here. It's not a loop anymore. It's nothing references that. So I think that will now do the left hand side at the same time. It'll obviously take not as long. Because it's less to do. But we can also decrease this now to about 20. And then all we have to do now is the right hand side. So the right hand side is going to be, oh, I already know this. Store in the left column up +1, and then we want to clear the carry, add with carry hash 39. Is that right, John? He's fallen asleep. He finds my broadcast as boring as his. I think this is right. Right call up. So we've already got the start of the row, which is here. This is the least significant part. We're storing that in here. All I need to do then is add 39. Because the first one is 0. And then store that in the same place but on the right hand side. Who has? You've fallen asleep, man. You just had to come back because I mentioned your name and you got FOMO. I think this is right. I was asking John if you could confirm whether when I add, I have to clear the carry first. So I think if I keep a space between that, I think that'll draw both at the same time. Oh, you see? I knew you were doing something. Oh, I think my daughter's just got something to do with Minecraft. Some sort of makes it look more realistic. Some sort of. Oh, that was fucking shite. Yeah, this is what this was meant to do. I don't think it's that. I've got this in the wrong place. We're loading that. I don't know. I don't know why that's not working. It's like it's just not appearing. Screen row high. Screen row low X. We're loading that number. We're storing it in there. I'm adding 39. It should be 39 to it. I really don't know. Let's find out. What's going on here? Emulation is at 100%. Has this error creep back in again? I thought I'd fixed. Okay, right. So it's back at the ready. So I've Control G. Oopsie, click on here. Control G 0810. So we have got screen row high A. Okay, this is just data. Screen setup. I'm looking for screen setup 2, which is here. We're storing that at 08EE and 08EF. 08 EE ED EE EF. Right, I'm going to pause it at this point and we can reset the box and rerun it. Yes, texture pack, that's him. Okay, so all the boobs. Why is it 2B? ADC 26 is 3238. I was trying to work out what I was trying to figure out what's gone wrong, but the thing that's gone wrong in the dynamic code is it's got 2BOE 06 in it, and that is Because I'm a cock. I'm a complete wazzock. I don't need to alter the right column +2. Yeah, that's where I was going wrong. They're not the wrong way. No, what I was doing was I was adding, it should be 39. I was adding that to the most significant bit as well. And that's where I was going wrong. I didn't need to add it to both. It was just the least significant bit that I needed to add it to. Right, yeah, that's what I was wondering about. So if I've cleared the carry and I have done that, ah, shit, it's because there is this kind of overflow. So what's happening is when I'm running this, there's 3 lines that it's not doing it correctly on. There's this is your 3, and that is because the screen has gone from 04. This will be 04FF, I think, to 0500 or that. Anyway, and that's why that's moved, because the most significant bit, the high part of the byte, is changed from an 04 to 05, 05 to 06. So it gets picked up on the rest of these. And there is a trick you can do, because the carry gets set, and the carry flag, you can then add that again to the high byte, and if it's set, it will change it from an 04 to an 05. I'm trying to figure out how I can do that. I don't know what to do. You won't know what to do, which one to do it on. He's playing Minecraft, he won't have any suggestions. I do have I'm going to alter the order. What I've got is there are 3 times that when I draw this border where it's not drawing it in here because the screen high location is changing from an 04 to an 05 at that point, and I'm sure it'll be at that point. I don't know why it's not drawing it. And so he was like asking, is there any overflow? And the answer is yes, there is. And I was trying to figure out how I'm going to do this, and then I wondered about maybe reloading this. And then you can then ADC with nothing. No, because I'm sure loading, and that's not going to work either. I am convinced loading the accumulator clears the carry flag. Oh, hang on, I've gone backwards too far. Okay, so there's a 2. We clear the carry. We add with carry 38 to the accumulator. We're storing that. Oh. Do you want to say hello to everyone in the world?
You want me to say what?
Do you want to say hello to everyone in the world?
No.
Well, you've called me while I'm broadcasting.
I'll hang up then. Thanks. Bye.
Oh, she's hung up. So next part 1 is going to be here. And then you're saying that's the bypass, and then we need to ink the high one. fuck am I gonna... Okay, well that means the only thing I can think of doing is doing that. Love you too. Oopsie. Except I've done that in the wrong place. I've only just sussed it out. I've just done that all in the wrong place. Right, okay, yeah. It's this one I need to do it to. Because I have to do it here. Oh, no, hang on. Oh, no. Okay. I was kind of right. This is, so this is if it's yeah. Can I do that? I didn't know I could do that. Hang on, no. That's it there. This is how shit fucking dynamic coding is. It's hard. Right, so I'm loading the low value, storing it in the left. I'm adding 38 and I'm storing that into the column up which is for the right. But sometimes the code gets things. So if the BCC see, I think this is no, I don't understand. Discord? Really? Oh, John. But by doing that, it's going to be overwritten at this point. So if I do that here, this will overwrite it anyway. I need this to be increased by 1. So it's at this point. Now I've forgotten if my code is going to work. At least let this work. Yeah, it does. So no, I get what you're saying, but I can't get this to jump in right. Because, I think it should be 39. I don't know why I had it as 30 yet. I know it lined up, didn't it? Yeah, that's... Yeah, what, Oh, yes. Yeah, of course. Alter the routine. Alter the way I do it. Do the high first. Told you you'd know how to fucking do it. I would have got it eventually, but maybe not for a couple of days. Fucking hell, John, you're amazing. An amazing, amazing man. And this will be Y. Yes, you can. You've passed your test. Well done. So this is doing the left side now. So it should just be the... Oh! Oh yeah, idiot. Always forget that. And then this top one, I will oopsie, no, it's not there. Oh man. Left call up +1. Oh. So that should give me the borders now. Bollocks. What have I just done? And now all I need to do is might not even need, oops, fuck, timer that long now. Oh, it's still a bit too quick. So let's go to 10. Now I've still not done it the way you probably should have done it, and that is using the kernel routines. I've, oopsie, find that really, I want to say I find it difficult to do because I think I've done it, but I think that's less complicated. So you've got that running nicely now. So now I understand that bit. Now in again, I would not use the kernel routines. I would use this in here in constants. Oh, actually, no, I put it in main. And then we get rid of semicolon a dollar semicolon, replace all, print actually H print can be changed to text. Oh. Okay, that can go. So text is field for holding text in. So I can still run that and it won't. I think that's right. I haven't done text for a long time. Errors. Doesn't like text. Oh, is it text single quote? What? Oh, you idiot. Oh, fuck. Text. Let's pull up my bomber program. Because it saves me reinventing the wheel. So, I did bomber 64. No, it's definitely this one. Now, in here, instructions. Is text. It's double quotes. Oh! And it's because I've put it in as a label, not in as a thing. So, okay. That's where I was going wrong with that one. It's single to double. Replace all. Now that will compile. Yeah. Fuck's sake. Right, so that's the text instructions, because then I can reference that. So I had done what I've done in the past is when I did instructions on this is my bomber program, we check the letter, and then we go through, we store the data that we're picking up, Yeah. Hey Rob. Not that late. I'm very slow at this shit, so I've barely done the title screen, and I've been struggling for about half an hour getting the borders right. With the cursor movements, we'll need changing to byte values. Yes. Oh no, it won't. No, it won't, because he actually shows this on the screen. It's this isn't shortcuts. This is the actual words. It's what you see on the screen. So it's messy, but that's how he's done it. So it literally just needs to read. It's all done as text. It's not curly brackets. Which, if it was curly brackets, it would be. Stein. Yeah. You in basic, you only read the first two characters. So KE dollar is exactly the same as KEY dollar and KEYB dollar. It doesn't care about the other. It just uses the first two. So what we are going to do now, we've got your screen set up, and this can go down to here. This is doing the frame. See, now what I would normally do is I'd grab all of this and put it into a subroutine, and then the actual game will be run this subroutine, run this subroutine, run this subroutine. But what I've been doing is literally just going through it's here. Oh, and it's on it is on it's on his Discord. It's on his Discord under novice. Yes, under novice machine code. Novice machine coders. He's put a link to his GitHub, and in there it's the English version in his GitHub. It's a decent game. It's like Shallon's Lasers. I don't know what you call that one, but same principle though. So all that shit just does the first few lines and this bit. So the next bit is the instructions. Now you've done that as a Go sub, so I am intending to, I will do that actually. Now it's done. Yeah, because this is the game. Oh, and JSR screen setup. I've already bloody done it, haven't I? I'm such a cock. Okay, so now we are going to JSR print instructions. I could have done that. The other thing I could do is just do this. Oh, can I put code in here? No, shit. Yeah, that's probably the best way. Or we could put it in Discord. Under stream details. And use /command. How does he do that? How does he put a code box in? If I did that, what happens? Well, it's not that. I don't fucking know how to use this thing either, do I? Oh! Message user. A shrug. No. Oh, it's not a forward slash. Don't know what you do. Anyway, you can get the stuff from there. So that's the text, and we're going to write a routine now that replicates that. So I'm going to put it down in here. That's the table, print instructions, RTS. Now on mine, what did I do? That's just, don't care about that. We clear the screen, don't care about that. We'll load in instruction 1. Oh, right. Oh, that's interesting. See, this is how bad I was at programming. I still am bad, but so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So I don't think we need that. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 35, 70, 140, 210. So we can do that in one go because it's less than 250. 5. So the print instructions will be LDX-0. I'm going to basically yeah, that would work too. Instruction 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's my 6 lines. So we're going to load the first character, and this is going to be read instructions, LDA instruction 1, X, store that. Now we're storing that on the screen, and yours is 4 down, 3 over, so that's 1024. 3 down is 64104. 1144. Is it 3 down? 4 down. It's 4 down. 1024, 1064. 1024 is top, 1064 is the next row, 1104 is row 3, 1144 is row 4. And then we want it to start at the third 0, 1, 2, 3, so 4, 5, 6, 7, comma X. And that will oh, I think that's what that's SBC. Let's just try this. So then what we can do then is repeat this 6 times. Change that to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we add 80 because you want to put a line in between. So that's a row of 40. So that would be 87, 2, 2, 3, 0, 3, 8, 4, 6, 5, 2. No, that can't be right. I've got that fucking wrong. It's adding 80. 1147. Oh no, plus 8. Oh no, I'm an idiot. I've been adding the wrong bit. Oh no, I'm not wrong. INX. Compare X to 38. Branch if not equal to read instructions. Oh. That's where that SBC 40 comes in. You're right, it's that. What have I put? Oh no, I put double. Is it? No, it's not bigger than 256. But it's got double and it should be single, I think. Because one's Petsky and one is screen. One 307. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. I think it's either 35 or 36. I haven't done AB1, AB4. And it's 0 to 36, 35. Because it's 0. I'm not sure. Got a bit of a odd one going on then. Yeah, what are these two about? When does that appear? O88E. Yay, fucking broken it. Oh, no, I didn't want that. Okay, it's here. So I can reboot the machine, reload the machine, and now run that. That's when it's doing it. So we're on 20, so if I go to 19, I can step through it now. Oh, fucking idiot. And now I can step through it. Oh, this is a time delay. Time delay is 0913. There's one. Oh, that's the only one, isn't it? Right, so I can now should be able to let it go. Where are we up to? $0400 is the top. It's not doing the bottom. Need it to go back at that point. So I go back to right, this is the one it happens in. So we're comparing Y with 0. We're storing them away. And here I can go Control G C000. So there are our numbers. That's picking up a number from the table. Which is 05. F1. It's picking up 05 F1 from somewhere. Let's go to that because I don't need that. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 24. That won't help. 24.98. That's why there was an extra one. 07.98. .07CO. So that's 25 rows. Oh, and the counter is where it's up here. 12 and 13 then. That will fix that. And then so that's all been generated by screen setup. And screen setup 2. Left colon, right col have been put in. Oh, no, hang on. Oh, no, that's, no, that's me being an idiot. No, that's what I need to do. Right, I need to change it from 12 to 13 for both. Crap. And actually I can stop. I wonder if that's because it's overriding some memory. do I put it? Compare FF. Oh, that's not going to work. Oh, so it would work because it reloads it. So I'm going to change that back to 12. What I don't understand is where the rest of it's coming from. Might as well. See in here. See, it stops at that point. So it's gone into some sort of weird loop. See, something's overwritten. Do you see everything? Something's overwritten it all. And these are very odd numbers. Let's pause it there. Force a restart. Get it all back to fresh. Reload it. So now it's all reloaded. All this is back to being normal. So if I run it once, I don't understand why that's not gone that way. Oh, we started to override everything. Yes, we have. Oh no. So X is C9. Oh yeah, okay, so we're back onto the real thing. X is 22. We're storing that away. Now we're loading A. Oh 0849, comma X 0849 . What do we get? We get a 9. We're storing that an 08 C8. Yeah, that's what I was wondering about the memory overwrite, but this was working until a few moments ago. And I don't understand what I've done wrong. No, it's not vice, it's something I've done in here that's gone a bit wrong. Okay, so it's not those. This is the width. Let's me do this, and we'll put a check on the CPX hash FF BQ reset col down to 0. And then it will be an I and Y. I wonder if it was that. What's wrong with that? John, why can't I compare X with FF? Is that a bug? Oh, fucking hell. You cockwomble. So sorry. I'm so sorry, John. That was such a basic girl mistake. Okay, that's working. So it was faulting because it was overwriting memory. So we can go back to adding the instructions back in now. John does save me. And there's your instructions. So, I'll fix the English in it as well. Use mirrors to kill monsters. No, you tell you what, your English is way better than my Norwegian. So we've got the instructions up now. What's the next thing your game does? You're waiting for a key to be pressed. Are you waiting for any key to be pressed? Then you have a time delay. Then you clear the screen. Then you reprint your border, and then we go to this bit. So we can do that. Now there is a shitty way of doing it, and that I think is so we're going to go JSR wait for key press. Now I think in my I might have done it in here. Oh no, I'm waiting for a key. I'm waiting for fire to be pressed. Oh, that's right. So now 197 is the keyboard buffer, and 198. Oh, it might be 198 is the keyboard buffer, and 197 is. Oh, I can't remember where I've put them. Oh, 197 is current keyboard press, and 198 is the number of characters in the keyboard buffer. So we can do oopsie. We can load 0, SDA 198, LDA 197, TMP hash. 10,000. Only because I can't remember it. I think it's 64. Print peak 97. Go to 10,000. Run. I think the 64 is the default, or 62. 64. If we press any other key, that will alter. So we can emulate that as your get any key. Compared to 64, this will be continue to wait. BQ cont to wait. LDA #0 STA 198. We're not going to use that for the main game. It's a cheap and dirty, easy wait for any key to be pressed, I think. Which means if I run this, those instructions stay on the key, and it's not gone to return ready until I press a key. Now it's gone to ready. So that's any key. Done. Your basic game then does a where is it? So we clear the screen again, changing it to white this time, and then we're drawing the frame. So what have I got up here? We have this going on. That's your clear screen. See, I've forgotten again, haven't I? To bloody annotate everything. One white JSR screen setup. Need to set that back in. Reset those variables. Have I put them anywhere else? No. So I think now when I run it, we'll get your instructions, your green. Oh fucking hell. Why did that not go white? Why is it stayed as green? Oh, I think. Oh, it. Might have been that. It might have been because I didn't change the colour before I cleared the screen, and that might have done something which I don't know about. I'm right. Didn't know that. So we've got that bit done, and then we are going to 300. It's 9:20. How long have I been going? 3 hours. What I'll do, I'm gonna call it a night for the moment. I will send you these 3 files. In Discord under the stream details. Actually, I'll tell you what I can do. I can just zip it all up. Oh, it is. Interesting. We're still getting errors with this, even with Beta 9 and these bloody names. Because Pac-Man should never have appeared in there. Let's me zip this up to zip. Right, I've put that in. So hopefully you'll be able to get that, Rock. And you can either carry on. I will try and do another stream. I'm not sure, because I've been away for the week. I've got a load of stuff to do over the weekend. It's also my daughter's birthday. She's turning 20, no longer a teenager. So I will be out most of tomorrow. But we'll see what happens. And thanks, John. I mean, I'm still learning stuff, so. But yeah, give it a go, Stein. And what I've been doing is I've been looking at what you were doing, and then going to the next. So, like, for instance, the very next bits, which, and this is because it's going to take a bit of time, is you have oh, that's something else I'm writing. That wasn't meant to be in there. Where is it? There we go. The very next thing I was going to do was in your basic game at 300. So you have these as dimensioned variables, and the next lot I would have those as memory locations, or a memory location, and have, well, actually no, they're characters. They're your characters. So I would have those as words, you know, saying that mirror, whatever, and yeah, I need to go to loo. Hang on, I'll be back. Ow, hang on. I'm still streaming. Not the real one, is it? It is. Right. Ooh. Yeah, so these are characters. I know that's what all these are. I would set those as what let me show you what I've done in. Oh no, I'm gonna get bloody tired end otherwise. What did I do? Oh, Pac-Man. No, Pac-Man. Oh yeah. Okay. No, can't use Pac-Man as an example. What have I done that uses different characters? Different characters. I don't even think my bomber does. Not as a No, I don't know. Jet Fighter's English is the. Right, yeah, so this is kind of what you could do. You've got, this is assigned names to numbers, and you could say like mirror 1 equals, but then the memory locations or variables. So this makes black equal to 0, 0, but it's built in anyway, and you would have, say, mirror 1 equals 78, mirror 2 equals 67, but I don't think that's going to work, because you will be doing a loop, or maybe you won't. Oh yeah, so here we go. Oh, is this the rotation? I think this is, yes, this is you rotating the gun or the mirror. Yeah, we can go through it. Peaking, that's dead easy, because you're just going to load. You'll have to find out the formula. This is going to be a dynamic bit of coding, again based on your X and Y of where your character is. You do like that. So so yeah, it's remarkably small. But yeah, I would definitely you know, I've started it off. You said you didn't know how to start it off. I mean, we could go through it together, and I could just build it. The stuff that I've done, there is, and I don't know. You see, I don't know what John will be better placed to help you really, but what I have done is trying to think. Under the ghosts, I have there's 4 ghosts, so I start from 3 and I go down to 0, and then I'm setting up each one, and I put them into their memory locations, so that when it rotates around for each ghost, it's picking up the right it picks up the right information and stores it away. But and that's how I did that's how I was did mine using a variable, because it's although it's a variable, you can store them in you store them in the positions that you need to do, and then it will I'm not explaining this very well, right? So like on this one, we'll set up the ghosts. So this loads up ghost number 3, picks up a random number, compares it to whatever it's going to be, and then it stores it, the ghost direction, into oh. That's not right. That's ridiculous. No, it's not. Here we go. Yeah. Okay. We're going through ghost number 3. It picks up a random number, and it says whether it's going up, down, left, or right. And it assigns it one of these 4 characters, and then it transfers it to Y. So ghost 0, 1, 2, or 3. We then load the ghost locations based on that, and then so that's how it stores it each different for each different ghost, because X will be this number here, and this is the ghost location. It's a little table it looks up. And it's storing it dynamically. This becomes a dynamic number. So and so you don't have variables, arrays, sorry, in assembly. Or if you do, I don't know how to do that. That's the only way I do it, and I dynamically look at all 4, get all the data and store it in a different location on each rotation. And then I do it for everything. So there's one routine that runs 4 times for each different ghost, and X is used to determine which ghost we're working on, whether it be 3, 2, 1 or 0. And that's it. It's a bit like there's no point looking at the title screen because that's not even close to being I suppose it could be. I mean, it's certainly dynamic, and I'm trying to think if it'd be relevant to your to use as an array. Okay, I suppose it could, because right, let's say what I've done in the title screen, I have 4. This is I have 4 ghosts, and they're called Blinky, Pinky, Inky, Clyde, and they have this amount of data with them. So they've all got the same amount of data. Gives me the colour, the nickname, and a space to make everything equal. That's what the ats are for. Certainly got a colour in there somewhere that's not this and it's not that. One of those is a column. This is the row. This must be the colour. And what the title screen does, when it's loading this, when it grabs that information, it will use that as it reads it along. So you get an effect. It's the same information, but with 4 different bits of it's the same routine with 4 bits of information going on, and that would be the equivalent of your array. But anyway, yeah. I'm knackered. I've had a 240-mile motorbike ride today, so at least you've got the file, and you can have a look at it, play with it, and oh, that's a bit weird. There it goes. So I'm sorry. It's just late. You have to have a mirror inventory control. I'm not sure what you mean. Tell you what, let's quit this. We can chat on our Discord server. I'll jump into the voice room. Otherwise, this will get carried on with the stream. Right, so night everyone. Cheers.